What is it, Mutt? Quick!
Greetings, my friend.
When is the last time?
What are you...
I promised his soul... Exactly.
A bit late for that.
Oh?
Because the last execute...
What?
You heard me. A sorcerer. When they arrested him, he had an arrow stuck in his head. But he kept on living. It wasn't no fresh wound. It was old, healed. The thing stuck out of his head like a tree branch.
Damn it, friend. You're right. He was a sorcerer. I have to see his grave, or you'll all be in danger.
I knew it, the fucker.
I have to cut off his... Show me where the...
His head? Well, we only stabbed him...
That's why I'm here. His...
Kurva! The grave is near the cemetery wall.
Thanks. Go! Whoa! That must be the poor bastard.
Just a little longer.
You smell like a pig.
I'm looking for... Have you seen him around?
Oh, you must be with our...
Maybe.
They call me Heir. Pasha had to return to the camp.
I get it.
So, do you...
Of course.
All right.
That depends on...
That, I was told to wait for you. Pasha will pay...
Well, that's a shame. Well, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, where did you find it? I mean, where is Karel buried?
In Sedlex. There's a big willow tree near the cemetery. He's buried beneath it. What, do you want to put flowers on his grave?
I'd like to. But there's no time. Pasha has big plans with the arrow, so I reckon we'll start robbing again soon. I'm worried what will come of it.
What are Pasha's plans?
Robbing? On a grand scale. Well, he's not like Karel. Pasha wants gold, booze, ores. Most of all, revenge. I'm afraid it'll end badly.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad. Things will settle down in a few days and go back to how they were before.
I wish. I reckon things will only start getting wilder and wilder. Pasha's got everything planned. Who he'll take revenge on, who he'll rob. There are savage times ahead. I don't want to go back to the camp. Pasha's leading us straight to hell. Hey, listen, let's talk.
What's going on?
Hey, listen up. Pasha mustn't get the arrow. If you give it to him, well, you'll be killing us all.
What do you suggest?
Give me the arrow. I don't, you'll save a few.
If I give it...
I'll go somewhere. I don't need mountains of... We'll be happy with a little, and we'll have a... And the arrow will help.
You're the same but...
Because if he gets his hands on...
What kind of nonsense?
It's the truth. Pasha isn't like Karel. He kept talking about humility. He always said...
He sounds like a good...
He was. Pasha, on the other hand, And now he'll take revenge on all. I'm afraid he'll drag us in.
That's the risk of being... It can cost you.
So it is. But I'm not...
All right, then. Here you go.
Thanks. Maybe we'll meet again some...
How's your auntie?
Come here.
Henry, good to see you.
Can we start the meeting?
Aye, we're all... Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubienka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
Well, to tell the truth, we were lucky as hell. We got there before it all started in earnest. That's why we managed to get those people out.
Lucky my arse. We gave those bastards a thrashing. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't...
Except that Sigismund does the lead. And what do we have? Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. But we have to get rid of von Berghoff.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Look, von Berghoff's too powerful. We don't stand a chance against him. But it was Eric who led the attack on the Jewish quarter. He's the one we should strike at.
But that wouldn't do us much good. Besides, who knows where the bastard is now? No, Sir Hans is right. We should get rid of von Berghoff.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard. Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need a dozen men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon. So we steal the one von Berghoff used at Nebakov. Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me von Berghoff has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlec, and it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Pragas, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, what then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov.
There's not much we can achieve on our own.
But there's always a few That's enough! Von Berko has to die. Painfully, and above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
We really appreciate it.
And we won't mind if you got a couple.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know there may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly...
Company of mercenaries, a surprise.
Not so.
Then we'll find a good spot for an ambush. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlitz, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
I was afraid you'd never ask. I can just see the look on von Bergov's face when we point his own cannon straight at it.
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. You'll find her in the bathhouse there. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov and find out how von Berkov and his people are stationed there. But look, don't touch.
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa masz?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat.
I'll go hunting.
And what are we?
We're going to prepare a warm...
What do you say?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here?
Henry, come here. Henry? Me? Never. But you do. You need to relax a bit. Like, poaching's what Come on! We promised Jish...
That's a good idea, actually.
I found this great spot in the forest. I thought you might like to come. What's more, it's on... Great! So...
Too bad.
Where'd you get your beer, innkeeper?
Is it not to your taste, Father?
It's not that. I'll drink almost anything.
I apologize. Oh well. Now just this. It's filthy again. Damn it.
Oh, can you smell that? Freedom!
I smell a big roe deer. Maybe even a stag.
How about a wager on who kills more game?
I'd rather not. You know how it ends up when we make bets.
If you're talking about the cock-up at the pond.
No, I meant that bet back in Ratai. When we made a bet to see who could bag more hares, remember?
Well, of course I do. I won.
It wasn't my day, but I still came out of it better than you. Or have you forgotten about the Cumans who caught you and tied you to a tree?
Aye. That's something I'd rather forget. It wouldn't happen to us now, though. We're far too experienced. It's not long ago we were brawling in a tavern, and now look at us. It's amazing how much we've been through together.
And how many adventures we still have ahead of us, eh?
I hope so. But to be honest,
Conquering Malashov and capturing von Bergov? I hope Shishka has a foolproof plan.
Ah, don't worry. It's nothing we can't handle.
And when we tell our story in some tavern, the lasses will be falling at our feet.
Oh, don't you think you should take a break from the lasses? Remember how it turns out. A jealous husband nearly drowned you once.
Bloody arse and balls.
Yeah, and after that, there was the hacked-off butcher.
You mean when I was courting Carolina? That was your fault. You were feeding me the wrong verses.
Oh, sorry about that. But I hope you won't be so busy with wenches you forget your old mates.
No chance of that. The world's full of pretty... wenches, but a good friend. Once you find one, you have to hold on to him. You remember what I told you before the Cumans caught me, don't you?
Something about minions, wasn't it? It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
That's right. And I'd say you're a lot more than just my minion these days. But that's enough chat. It's still a fair way to the camp. How about we go a bit faster?
Let's go.
We're almost there.
Wait, can you hear that? There are people in the camp. Bloody...
Hey! Come on, then! Do it!
Had enough! Go on then! Make a fool of yourself! Don't take your eyes off him! That was quick! Hardly even hurt, eh? And that's that. If you weren't so foolhardy, we could have made a plan and taken them out by stealth.
Oh, does it matter? They're dead now. That's the main thing.
I suppose you're right.
Shouldn't we tell you?
Why?
All right.
My thoughts
And what about the...
I suppose they may have been bastards, but...
What now?
I don't know. But we promised to...
Oh, these fellas were just skinning a duck.
All right? We'll go together.
Of course.
All right.
What do you make of this?
He's unquestionably... He rambles on a lot, though. Although it was better than being... Otherwise, he seems to me like... If a little...
I agree. And he's got a score to
He
see.
certainly had...
What happened when von Bergov...
It was a dread... It was a bit better in Malashov.
What did they do with...
Nothing much. They took care of my wounds, but they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Only I almost went mad from being cramped in that...
What was the problem?
That I couldn't get out of there. I was... It's just that since Nabokov, when they... Actually, I never did. I had a feeling the roof would...
They didn't let you...
No. They let us walk around the fortress a bit, but most of the time, like I say...
I understand.
That's a fact. Once I get my hand... And above all...
Great.
You can be the castellan or something. I'll even have a forge built.
What did von Berg...
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity of noble. They behaved fairly respectfully, but of course about Radzig and Hanush and especially Jobst. What they're planning.
And what did you tell him?
Nothing that he didn't already know. I played as dumb as the village idiot. I only told him they sent us with that message and discussed the rest when we were gone.
And did he swallow it?
I think he suspected I was bluffing a bit, and then he tried to loosen my tongue by letting me go hungry for a while. But he soon gave up when he saw he was getting...
My word. But the main thing is...
Indeed.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
I hope you'll use the money from Sam wisely.
The best fighter.
Sir Vaculin,
Bien sûr.
where does the name...
That is simple. My compat, one day, I shall tell... Or would you rather hear...
Tell me about...
Quite far. Oui. From Bohemia, you would... Then you sail down the Rhone until it reaches the sea. And there, between the river and La Flandre, you will find Anvers, Bruxelles, Louvain, and many others. Both the Dukes of Burgundy and the Imperial Princes would like to annex our land to theirs. But like everywhere else, you can only...
Thanks for sharing. Tell me.
Ah, mon ami, poorly. After all, I had to live up to my reputation. I thought it would be enough to stall Sigismund for a while.
Only...
Précisément. The hope for a swift end melted away. I, who fought in 5 countries, was relieved.
What other country?
In Italy, against the English, here of course. In the meantime, however, I can pass on some of my experience.
I'd like to...
It will take some acquiring my art, especially now when I have been in just this trip. What would you...
I want to know how...
Eh bien, you, les Bohemians, you fight like the French chevaliers are like stags. They move with the... I will tell you... Allons-y, mon ami.
Good boy.
The camp might be pretty dangerous.
Catherine's the one who knows about spying and that kind of thing. I don't expect you'll just blurt out to them where they can find us, but...
Taking Malice.
You'll find out in good time, don't worry. With a bit of luck, we'll get inside the castle unobserved at night.
What about that?
We'll keep that in reserve in case anything fucks up.
Hey, it's me! Come over here! Hans double-crossed.
How do you know?
I found out by chance. It wasn't just me that fell for that tale of selling wares. He'd take people to taverns, get all friendly with...
How many...
I know of at least 3.
Well, you should report him.
It's already been done. He got caught with stolen goods some...
Well, that's good.
I suppose so.
Not everybody.
I hope you're not. Sorry I mistook you for him.
So, chances are you won't be seeing your
Oh, see, that reminds... Hans may have been a crook.
Thanks. I'd like to...
Take your...
You again? Come here. You again?
Why don't we... I'd like to take a walk around your camp.
Oh. Here.
Or...
What?
All right, can...
And bloody... Are you trying to piss me off? Get lost. You again? Come here.
Leave it out, watchdog.
Get lost, you Rick.
You again? Come here. You again?
What I'd like...
Oh, if it...
Here you are.
But don't draw attention to your...
Crystal clear.
What was I thinking about?
God bless.
What's a priest?
Whatever he...
Do you take...
Vivere militare. But no matter if you're a beggar and in a place, it's easy for people.
Do you, sir?
I serve mass and give I can also officiate. I reckon you can get...
Do you care for the wound?
Nothing like that. And if something happens, and then there's that
Does something seem...
That foreigner may understand medicine. He doesn't drink ale, only rarely eats meat.
Who's the
His name is... You can't miss him. God be with you.
All right.
Greetings to you.
Would you I'd like to discuss.
Well, that's more like. Fine. Great. Come back.
What do you have for?
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
I'll pay you for the work, then I'll fucking pay you.
But sir, that's what you said last time. And the time before that. And now I ain't no material to forge anything for you.
How dare you speak to me like that, you louse?
Thanks.
Have you forgotten who's in charge here? I know full well you rob our soldiers here. Woman! They look like angels on the outside. Soft, gentle, and well-formed. Enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under this pretty skin, there's a devil who only cares for trinkets and finery and things.
Walk slow, but freaky.
I'm telling you, ain't I? Your men
I'm
smashed
sorry.
all my pictures. And on top of that, they drank nearly a whole barrel of wine.
Ah, there you are.
Henry?
Zizka sent me.
Oh, my Christ. All right. But you better come this evening.
Greetings to you too.
Water is flowing, dreams are going. I apologize.
Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
The bath maids in a millet.
You can say that again. Sometimes I have to drive those
So the baths...
Not so much, unfortunately. Nobody's battling, and that's nothing but trouble.
Who's causing...
Everybody. But the Hungarians and Cumans most of... When they're in a good mood and have some coin, they can even be quite... But when they're thirsty and...
So the noble...
Everyone comes here. But we do... And they like taking... Oh, do they ever? When...
My body...
Certainly, my
Ah, never mind.
They look like angels on the outside. Soft, gentle, and well-formed. Enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under
Who was that?
there's a devil who only cares for drink and finance.
Hey, Cash.
A ferry back. Amira Crag stop.
Let's try this again.
Greetings to you.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything?
Greetings to you.
How can I help you? I'll have a look at the... Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Hi-yo.
Greetings.
I heard you have some...
Yeah, I do. Well, how important is...
Let's just say I sometimes...
Very good. Let's cut to... I need you to bring me something. Interested?
First?
As I said, I need...
Yeah, I understand that.
Basan. One of the cumin dogs around. He got it as ransom for some knight he took captive. You yourself must admit that such a weapon has no business being in the filthy paws of those pigs. Now if I...
So what do you need a...
You know, I'd hate for Basan to notice his sword he's got. But if you could get a good look at it...
A replica?
Of course. Made of some soft... Basan won't notice the difference.
Fine. Where can I find...
Here in the camp. You'll go to the tournament enclosure, and on the left, behind it, you'll find his tent.
That sounds fair.
That may be. And watch out. Farewell.
Excuse me.
Sword. I'm not surprised they're fighting over it. Make the same, might be easy.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
What is this weather?
Halfway there. bit more. I'll be done. That's it.
Done. No one will ever know it's a replica.
Good to see you.
God be with you. I brought you that sword.
What about Basan?
Of course.
Fantastic.
Hold on.
Such as?
None of your
Farewell. Farewell.
All right.
The absol, isn't it?
Very.
What? Well, here is your reward, just as we...
Thank you very much.
I'd rather not, friend. Take care. Farewell.
Christ almighty.
Here we go again. It's just that you look muscular, wise, wealthy.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian Kingdom of Axum?
Yes.
Tell me then.
But I thought that was...
So you see, Musa of Mali is my name.
my name is...
Welcome then.
I'm new to the... If you don't have...
Well, at least I can practice your language, but that does not matter. So, as you have no doubt realized, this is my infirmary. One part for operating on the wounded, another for the sick, my alchemist bench, water, nothing out of the ordinary. Come on, let us walk outside. I am sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
I don't know anything about that, sir. In our village, when someone was sick, we sent for the herb woman, and that was that. We didn't have any infirmary.
I am not surprised. Diarrhea, bruises, a fever now and then. That is no challenge. A learned man will certainly be bored to death. And it is the same here. Honestly, should a person with my knowledge be wasting his time here?
Oh, of course. What else should a sore bones do?
My friend, the human body contains so much beauty and so many secrets that we could explore. So why do we spend so much time on the quality of defecation? Think about it. Though it is true that you do not seem to be any great sage, I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should be. But do not worry. There are more cheerful places out there. I am sure something will take your fancy. This part of the camp is mainly for trades. So if you are looking for one, he will be either here or near the back. We will take a look there too. Do not worry. Over there is the pen where they used to have tournaments. Until the captain's band there. But that is a long story. Speaking of the captains here, do you know who's in charge?
I have no idea.
You should put that right there. What if you come across one of the commanders and bump into him by mistake? He might have your back flayed by a cane. I would not like to have to stitch you back together. The camp as a whole is run by Sir Grozav or Borumlaka. That is a village somewhere in Transylvania, as far as I know. He is an interesting man, I am sure. But he has a lot of trouble with the camp. And he tends to be, as you say, grumpy. Then there are the humans who are commanded in battle by Cheritan. You will not meet him very often. He often has meetings with the king himself in Zedlets. He is not a very cheerful man, but he seems a fair-minded commander. And he is an outstanding archer, it seems. How about you and archery, my friend?
I try to steer clear of fighting, though that's not always possible.
Really? You are like me, my friend. As a physician, I can tell you that nothing harms human health as much as a blade in the belly. Well, there is enough of that. What were we talking about?
You were telling me about the commanders here.
Ah, yes. The camp captains. As I said, Sir Grozav commands the camp. Cheritan commands in battle. And the third one joined us a few weeks ago. Dietrich Katz, with his Prague artillery regiment. It is a pity you will not be staying for longer. Dietrich is good to talk to, if he is not drinking too much. And over there is our bathhouse. It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend. I mean, the women, of course. Not this filthy place. Ah, a man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
Well, it's not that I don't like women, but I suppose I haven't met the right one yet.
Then you have not looked hard enough.
You have a kind master,
You have
eh,
so
doggy?
many beautiful and clever girls here in Bohemia. You should find a good woman as soon as possible. And then marry her. And to do her what you see in her eyes. Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us in Paris and grants us love in our hearts. So that we may love another.
So are you married, sir? Since you say how wonderful it is.
No, not yet. What woman would want to spend her life traveling But being single does not permit sinning with any girl who takes your fancy. Remember that. Fortunately, a man can help himself in his hour of need. At least if he thereby prevents a worse sin. So, in this part of the camp, you see the tents of various mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone who came to fill the pockets. You can have items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, the kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating meat in that way. I simply cannot eat it. Do you know where the food is truly great? In Granada. So much fruit, sweet pastries, fish. In one banquet, the cooks use more spices than your entire country in a year.
You've been to Granada?
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became a physician. That was when Granada was attacked by Martin Yanez de la Barbuda. And I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling, my friend. From Timbuktu to Mecca. And from Granada to Venice. And now, here. But nowhere has the food been worse than here.
Oh, what do you dislike about the food here so much?
I hope I have not offended you. It is not your fault, really. How can a cook make something good when no pepper, cinnamon, or grains of paradise grow here? But your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company of Parge artillerymen are billeted. To the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp, I must say. You can see why. It is the best spot, right next to the captain's. And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the cumans and mercenaries areas. Here is the pillory. May Allah, the compassionate, ensure you never end up in it. And if you go around the hill, you will come to the camp shooting range. I recommend visiting it. The cumans must be born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
You're not allowed here! That's it! The next time, don't go creeping around when you don't belong!
Hold on. I'm just going to clean it for you.
Word about the...
Aye. Thank you.
And a good day to you, friend.
Here you go. Take it.
Praise God.
Good day to you, friend. I'll be with you. Jesus Christ be praised.
I know you.
Me?
No, where we know her?
We met at the council meeting.
Bigger. But why you not?
Because of Sigismund.
If you say.
Good day.
Greetings.
Oh, you pooch.
There you are! Halt! Surrender at once!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Someone else? I've got it in. You've been loitering around. Don't think you've been a... You'll pay a fine.
Restrained. If you think you can just give me a whipping, then you're...
Excuse...
Only the heathens. You are a good...
Well, of course I am.
First and foremost, upon which...
You're having me on, right?
Well, according to the law of the land, you should... Look here. Nothing terrible. Naturally.
Good day.
Shit on his hands! and
Greetings
don't
to
give him
you
any water.
too.
Fucking thief!
Greetings. Good day.
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop us.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone, then relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah. It feels a bit weird.
Oh, come now. Even about what I think I see.
Well,
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shriv. You say Zizka sent you.
that's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad?
I know. That's why Zizka sent
So what do you...
information. When are the...
That's what you're supposed to find. But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complain.
Where is the camp?
In the upper part of the camp where all the they've put up a palisade around the entire... And what's more, they say the whole...
And you think it's in the...
That's the only place it can be. I haven't...
Do you know anything about the...
Not much. I've heard they...
Who's in charge?
Now, that's a pretty complicated... They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlec with his toadies and doesn't take... The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the...
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course. I've met him a couple of times.
Who's this Gross...
He's in charge of... He's a nobleman. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal... Watch out for him. You know how...
This Katz.
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him.
That Horison who knew...
Calm down.
Do you have any idea how I could...
The best thing would be to join up. They're in... they won't let you go up and see Katz. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call... He's Katz's right-hand man.
But what if...
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering...
And once I've...
Find out when they're supposed to go to set. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're going to all ride out with the cannon...
Oh, it all sounds pretty dangerous.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. Is there anything else?
What's it like here?
Not really. You know what it's like. Humans here, all hot-blooded and all hate.
Is there anything...
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding and archery here. Now and
Although...
There's a rumour going... At first, I'd be careful.
Do you know anything else?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than... That's all I know.
That's all I need to...
Get out of the water. No, I have to admit, you've scrubbed it. Actually, there is something you could do.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Greetings to you.
Just a little longer.